Young nigga about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Young nigga about that paper. Young nigga about that paper. Young nigga about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Yeah. True man, I'm free. I wake up a new episode. I pop out clean as keep me up a level though. She talk to me like I'm not me. I get it though. Yeah. I'm so eclectic, on me to the credits roll. Talk down to me, they might have to send medical. I'm out the league, I'm OD, they pathetic though. Look how I move, I'm protected. Shawty so swoon in my presence. The world going through it outside, they unruly, but I keep it cool, they can't press me. I keep it pure with intention. They see what I'm on, ain't no vixen. I might slide through with that top down. I keep it tuned with a high power. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Young nigga blessed. Big bag, manifest the sky, no stress. Keep no evil around me, can't ground me. I built it since when I had less. No hex on, God can't pause, nigga, look at how far we progress. Whatever we doing, we keeping it fluid, I don't see a thing. Young nigga about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Young nigga about that paper. 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 Hop on that jet, had to switch to the coast. One of a kind, I've been playing that role. They pay me to play me, I needed it for. It's real if I said I meant what I spoke. I'm legend, it's written, I shake up the city's been blocked till I'm dizzy, won't ever go broke. I'm chose, I must like to wear that top down. I keep in tune with a high power. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Young nigga blessed. Big bag, manifest the sky, no stress. Keep no evil around me, can't ground me. I built it since when I had less. No hex on, God can't pause, nigga, look at how far we progress. Whatever we doing, we keeping it fluid, I don't see a thing. Young nigga about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Young nigga about that paper. Young nigga about that paper. Young nigga about that paper. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Big bag, but I the sky, no stress. Can't ground me, I know this since when I had less. Look at how far we progress. Fluid, I don't see a threat.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. 2026. We made it. I'm on both platforms, the Ringo TV Raw channel and the Ringo TV Reactions channel. So how everybody doing? I really don't have any sort of show. I'm just here to go live pretty much to just interact with the people. Find out what's going on, kind of give a little recap of, where we've been. It's 2026. Man, amazing journey. A lot of trials, a lot of tribulations. You got to be thankful. A lot of people are not thankful. If anything in this year, we have to be a little more thankful. And we have to connect with the right kind of people. So I guess this video is going to be me just sharing my thoughts with the people. No reaction video, no looking at clips of anything. Just me kind of just sharing some wisdom on what's going on so that, everything will be cool. My family, they went to New York to visit family and stuff. They'll be back soon because the girls got to go back to school. How everybody doing? How everybody family doing? How everything going on, man? What's going on with everybody? Look, out with the old, in with the new. 2026, man. It's a new beginning. A new beginning, guys. We have to really focus on what's important. I'm 48 years young, and for whatever reason at my age, it's like life is a little more serious for me. It's like there's really no time to be playing games. Like, not video games. You could play video games. But life is a little more serious to me. And we got to enjoy our life. I think that's one of the missing things that a lot of us don't do is we get so caught up on life that we forgot about ourselves. Like, for example, with myself, I'm more concerned about my kids. Like every day I get up, everything that I do is for my kids, which you're supposed to take care of your kids. But at the same time, a lot of us are not really living, if that makes sense. Some of you may not have children. You may not have a family. You might be single, whatever the case is. But when you have a family, it's a lot of responsibilities. And sometimes those responsibilities put you in a place where you're constantly working to make sure that they're good, And it's like you doing everything you can. And then there's things you should be doing for yourself. We don't want you to forget about yourself. Like you have responsibilities that you got to take care of, yes, but you still need the time in which you're supposed to take care of you. So don't go into this new year and you're just all focused on everybody else's situation, even though you have responsibilities. Don't get me wrong. You got to take care of your responsibilities, but you need to find time for you. You have to be thankful to the Most High. A lot of us that might be believers in Jesus Christ, we got so busy with life. Again, you get so busy with life, you forgot to pray. We got to get back to that. We got to get back to praying. You understand? We have to come back to what's important. But again, I want this stream to be more focused on being thankful for where you are. Not for the bad. Being thankful that you have an opportunity. Again, and salute to everybody coming in the building. You know what I'm saying? Let's see who we got before I continue. Let's see what we got here. We got E-Rich. What's going on? Ed. We got Crazy Mikey. Respawn. I like the Respawn name. In video games when you respawn. We got Chef Quentin Jones in the building. What's going on? Got Ema, Tiffany. Who else we got? We got Tammy. Who's this? Bev Lovely. What's going on? Who's this? R. Honda Carter. I probably pronounced it wrong, but Happy New Year's to everybody coming in. Let's see what we got. We got Grand Mass Corner. Cool Water. And shout out to everybody on the Ringo TV Raw channel. We got Sassy E1989. How you doing? We got Virgil over there. American Tradesman. Nuts Chocolate 56. What's going on? Again, we're streaming on 2 channels. Same camera. 2 channels, right? So let me continue this on the Raw channel. We got Kelly. What's going on? We got Obtain. Did I say Cool Water? Like the fragrance, Cool Water. We got, who's this? What? I'm gonna butcher your name if I try to pronounce it. I can't even see this text on the screen. Moroccan. I'm gonna mess it all up, guys. I mean, this is just bad. But Happy New Year to you. You guys with these usernames, man. Y'all be putting these usernames. I think y'all put these usernames on purpose, man. But I'm gonna see if he could pronounce it. But I'll just say LUC. what's going on to you? Says Happy New Year 2026, blessings, and may many blessings be poured into your life, Ringo, and yourself as well. Appreciate everybody stopping by. We have Marissa in the building, says Happy New Year. We're here with you. Shout out to Denise. We got Sandra in the building. Ema. I probably pronouncing some of y'all names over again, right? I know. Just kind of going through. Let me see. Carry Power. I'm not sure if I pronounced it right. Let's see. Lawan. I'm gonna mess up this name too, man. Listen, I'm gonna have to get hooked on phonics. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm just gonna get that and just do what I gotta do.
Come on
yeah.
now, dog.
This is crazy.
Come on, man.
But shout out to that brother. Says Happy New Year. Let's see what we got. Tutu, what's going on? I knew somebody in Brooklyn named Tutu. Live down the block. We got June Sports. Shout out to you. Robert in the building. What's going on? Who else we got? We got Gloria. We got Cardi 363. What's going on? Tom. Okay, so I think that's about it. We got a Robinson 5673. Okay, I think I got everybody, right? Yeah, I think I got everybody. Yeah. We have, who's this? I'm just gonna pronounce the numbers because some of y'all using names, y'all gonna get me in trouble. Appreciate everybody stopping by. But shout out to 6129, says Happy New Year on the Raw channel. You got 220. Yeah, I gotta get hooked on phonics, guys. We got How to Spell. That's an interesting username. How to spell. You should have been How to Pronounce. That would have definitely been appropriate for us over here. But yeah. So hey, all right. So where was I? Again, Happy New Year to everybody coming in the building. We in 2026. Yeah. I just said, let me come on. I was going to do another show, but I didn't want to do that show. I wanted to just kind of just hang out with the people a little bit and whatnot. Just kind of talk about things that we could probably do in this new year. So I was talking about being thankful, right? At my age of 48, it's like life is a little different. You start looking at the world and realizing that your time here is not to be wasted. You're here to learn as well as go through some things. We don't like to go through things. I don't like to go through things. The good, the bad, the ugly. It's necessary to build character. It's necessary to build character as well as make you be thankful for the people that you come across in this life. I talk a lot about avoiding people, walking alone, and protecting your peace and enjoying your solitude. All of those things are perfectly normal and great. At the same time, we have to be thankful for all the people that God uses in our lives. Got to be thankful. I know I am. Like I said, we go through things. We meet people. Some people came in our lives and then they left. Some people are in our lives to stay. Some people are a blessing to our lives. We got to be thankful for those things. It's not by chance that these things happen. I truly believe that there are people that are supposed to be in your life. Like a lot of us, we don't have family and friends. We don't have no family and friends to talk to visit. And for some reason, there's people that are not even your family that have become your family. You may not even know them personally, but you relate to them very well. There's a lot of you that watch my videos and you can relate to my messages. And there's a lot of things that I post, a lot of content that I post. And I know a lot of you probably learn from different things that I talk about. And it may help you in your daily walk. You know, a lot of times people make videos and they don't understand that the things you talk about can really affect somebody in a positive way. So I'm thankful that I have that opportunity to actually speak to people because, you know, as you know, I'm a content creator. This is what I do. I love to talk. I love to be creative and share my ideas. And I'm grateful for this opportunity, you know, to actually talk to people. A lot of content creators are not grateful. For them, this is like just a business. There's a business side to social media, but for me personally, this is what I enjoy doing. From the aesthetics of my studio, buying all of the gear, taking my time to prepare a show. I put so much into what I do. When I look at it and I look at the life that I'm in, it's amazing. At the same time, there's struggles, there's things you go through, and it's one of them type of things that you just got to be thankful, man. Wherever you are in this world right now, it's like you got to really be thankful for everything that you're going through. We're not talking about negative things that people do to you. If anything, learn from those things. Learn from the setbacks. Learn from the people that did you dirty so that you can go into 2026 knowing how to interact with people in a better way to protect your peace. You know, we have to be thankful. We have to learn how to budget. We have to learn how to manage our resources. Focus more on spending time with your family. You know, I'm a family man first. And as I said earlier, everything I do is for my family, to the point where it's like I forgot about myself. Now, some people might say it's a great thing that you're all about your family. That's great. Yes. At the same time, you still need to focus on you too. A lot of times with a lot of you focus on people. You're the superhero in the family. You're the person that you're there for everybody. But what about you? What about on your down day? What about when you're not, I guess, motivated? You know, like who's there to lift you up? You know, a lot of times people don't think about those things. So I'm that person. I'm that person that like to help everybody. Always giving everybody encouragement. And then like when I'm going through something, it feels weird because it's like I don't have nobody there for me. And I know a lot of you probably go through that. This is why in this year, even if you're the type of person that like being to yourself, you have to interact with other people. You can't be afraid to interact with people. You get it? We're not saying be naive or make the same mistakes you made in 2025. We're talking about there are like-minded people like you out there. There are people that understand the way you think. And if you were to interact with them and form a friendship, some sort of relationship, a connection of some sort, it can really help you in your walk because it'll allow you to, I guess, express yourself a little more. Sometimes you're so to yourself that it's actually unhealthy. You know, like I've always been the kind of person that just stay to myself, and there's nothing wrong with staying to yourself. I'm not saying that you got to go out there and have 25 new friends. All I'm saying is there are people that God may be trying to have in your life for a divine purpose. I'm talking about these people are strategically placed in your life. It's not something that just happened. They were put in your life. And they know why. You may not know why. They may know why. Look, there are people in this world that are living in a different world in this world. That just went over your head. I know. They went over mine too. Let me say it again. There are people who live in this world, but they're in a different world in the world we live in. Let me put it like this. You're familiar with movies and television and The Matrix and all this other stuff. Okay. The life that you live, you're in your own world. You wake up in the morning, it's the same routine. You go through this thing all the time. In another person's world, they're in a whole different environment, whole different type of life. And they can see where you are and know where you're supposed to be. They know where you're supposed to go. Let me put it like this also. The other day during Christmas, right? The old neighborhood where I was living at, there's a guy in the NBA. I don't have his name right here, but he grew up in the projects in that community. He went back to the old community, to the projects, and blessed everybody. All the kids. He took care of all the kids, guys. He's an NBA player. He's from the hood. He became a multi-millionaire. And this past Christmas, he blessed all the kids, bro. All the kids in the projects, bro. All the kids. Not some of the kids. All of the kids. With no cheap toys, bro. Expensive stuff. PlayStation 5s, bicycles, you name it. This TVs, television sets. This dude, I never seen nothing like that. He's living in a different world. The world he live in, you may not be in his world. But he could look into your world and understand what you're dealing with. So much so that he went back to the ghetto, back to where he came from, and blessed all the kids. And that right there is the best way I can explain it. He understood that those kids might be in that world, but by him doing what he did, he gave them encouragement to know that, hey, you might be where you are right now, but it's not going to always be that way. Some of those kids are looking up to him like, wow, I can't believe he just made this holiday great for me. Do you understand that? So the same way in that situation is the same way in your life. There are people that may be placed in your life at certain times, and you're trying to figure out where this person came from, where these people come from, why this person is always encouraging me, why this person is generous, why this person do these things, who told them to do this. And it literally saved your life, and you can't even explain. You can't even explain this. That is how God works in everybody's life, but it happens at a specific time in your life. You know, a lot of times people pray and they pray for money. Don't do that. Don't ever pray for money. Don't ever pray for that. That's the last thing you should be thinking about when it comes to praying. Always pray for somebody else. Always pray for other people's needs to be met. You don't think God know what you need? You don't think he understand what you go through? What I'm trying to do is get the focus off you. Yeah, we struggle. We got things to do. We got to pay bills. We got to do this. We got to do that. There's all sorts of stuff we got to go through. Trust me, I know. But when it comes to praying, it's always best to pray for other people. It's always best to ask the Most High to bless everybody else. Make sure everybody else's needs is met. Don't even mention you. Focus on other people. Because when you do that, there's somebody that's praying for you. There's somebody that's interceding for you. And he's going to open up those doors. A lot of you don't even understand that there's a lot of doors that are being opening for you right now. Doors that have been shut, that people been trying to hold back. You see, in 2025, there was a lot of people that was holding back those doors, preventing you from moving forward. Not this year. This is your year. At the same time, you got to work with the Most High. It's not enough just to say, well, this is my year. This year I'm going to have breakthrough. That's positive. Great. I hope you think that way. At the same time, you got to put action to that. You got to put in that work. You got to do the thing that you said you're going to do. You got to apply yourself. Now, God is not going to send you no blessing if you're not working. God is not going to send you no blessing if you're not working towards that goal. Look, I can only speak about myself in order to help you. I got some of the best studio equipment anybody can want. At the same time, if I'm not using it, it don't even make no sense. So a lot of times we think we need all this money, but God is waiting for you to use what you got. As you start to use what he gave you, as you use what he's given you through the blessing he put on you, through the support that came in from people, it's up to you now to put in the work. And when you do that, people that was appointed to your vision will begin to support you. Do you understand that? If they don't see you doing anything, there's no need to support them. They want to, but if you're not working, there's no need to. God is waiting for you to move. He's waiting for you to take what he called you to do serious. Some of you are cooks. Some of you are landscapers, architects. Some of you are into real estate. Some of you are into music, content creation, hairstyling, barber, construction, mechanic. You're into all these different types of fields. Some of you are truckers, electricians, handymen, carpenters. There's so many different trades and skills and things that you do. Whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing, you know what you're supposed to be doing. Take the time today to start and go forward with what you believe in. Doesn't matter if your family and your friends rejected you. Doesn't matter what they think. What matters is what you feel and what you believe. You're the one in the family that's supposed to change the world. Every one of us can either forfeit our calling or we can pursue it and see what's there. But the more I look at this world, man, the more I look at the situations a lot of people are in, the more I realize that God is just waiting on us to make a move. He's waiting on us to put in the work and go through the trial, go through that pain, those painful moments. Yes, it's very painful. I go through them. When I tell you I can relate to people, I can relate to anything that you're going through. Now, you have to think about this. If you're a single person, you only got to be concerned with you. So if you're a man and you're listening to me right now and you just go to work, pay your bills, come home, you don't got no kids, no wife, no nothing. Think about your situation. Think about that. All you got to do is take care of you. Should be easy, right? But for some of you, you're still going through things even as a single person. Some of you ladies, you're single. You don't got no kids, no responsibility, just you. And you might find yourself going through things when it comes to work, paying your bills, living a certain lifestyle, and you're by yourself. Now think about me. I have a wife. I have 4 girls. So it's not just about me. It's not about me. It's about everybody else too. Think about all the mothers out there that might be single and they got kids. Think about what they go through. The fathers out there who have kids and a family to take care of. Their situation is way more, how can I say, demanding. Way more demanding. It's one thing when I have a need, but it's another thing when I'm just relaxed and everybody else have a need and I got to make sure I got to do it. That's when life starts to become very serious. We have to begin to think about these things. Some of you are about to start a family. Some of you ladies might be pregnant right now, first child. Some of you guys, your woman is about to give birth to your first kid. You're about to go into a whole new world. A whole new world. The child that's coming in, all they require is love and support. And it's going to change you for the better, especially if you're a man. It's going to definitely teach you a lot. It's going to teach you about responsibilities. You're going to start to try to figure out new ways to be a better man. It's going to make you more wise. We want this year to be a year where you take your life more serious. Don't waste no more time. Every day that's moving forward, let's take advantage of that day. Take advantage of the time while you have it. Do you understand? Let's use every part of the day to move forward. Every part of the day. Let's make something happen. Let's get active. Let's do what we got to do. No relaxation. We can only do, listen, the only time we can relax is when we get there to the success. Only successful people can relax, even though they still got to work, but successful people can take a break. When you're on your way to where you want to go in life, there's no days off. You got to go through that struggle. People that are highly successful, one of the reasons why a lot of times a lot of successful people don't do things for people that are less fortunate, it's not because they don't care. It's not because they don't have a heart. We need to work towards what we got because we all have that opportunity. We all have the opportunity. We all have the opportunity to be successful. A lot of times you'll look at people like Oprah and Jay-Z and all these different people that you would assume have all this money, and you would figure, well, they don't do nothing for nobody. You'd be surprised how much they do for people. You would be surprised. They could be doing things for people you don't know. They can't save the world. They can't. But you would be surprised how generous a lot of people are. When you're extremely successful, you got to be wise even in your generosity. You have to be wise because a lot of people will take advantage of that. A lot of people would, especially your family. If some of you were multimillionaires and your family knew about this, they'll be coming around you every day. Not because they want to see you, but because they want some money. When was the last time your family hit you up and just said, hey, hello, how you doing? When was the last time they did that? When was the last time a nephew, a cousin, somebody just called you up? Hey, how you doing? I just want to check in on you and find out if you're okay. We don't get those calls. You know? We don't get those kind of calls. This is why moving on into 2026, we got to have the right circle. You should have already gotten rid of everybody, guys. 2025, you should have already gotten rid of all the people that don't need to be in your life. You know? You should have gotten rid of them already. It's not something that you should be doing now. If you're late to the party, if you're late to making these changes, then start now. In order for us to move forward in 2026, we got to get rid of anybody that's negative. Got to cut them off completely and never go back. They don't exist to you no more. Don't even have them in your thoughts no more. Don't look at them no more. They don't exist. Because where we're going, if you continue to occupy your thoughts and your mind with all of this negative energy, you're not going to be able to have the energy to reach your goals because they're holding you back. You just got to put in the work, put in the pain. You have to believe that it's going to be okay. And God will send you the right kind of friends, the right kind of people. Remember, relationships is more important than money. Relationships. Yeah, but Ringo, I need money right now. I get it. But Ringo, I need friends. I get it. Ringo, I need a support team. Hey, I understand. Relationships is more important than money. Relationships. Just being able to connect with people and interact with them and communicate is a blessing. Sometimes with me, just talking to people behind the scenes makes my day, lifts my spirit. Sometimes you need to cry. I know I do. Do you understand that? Sometimes I'm going through things that is really, really rough, really tough, and I got to cry in order to get my mind right. Because sometimes you could be dealing with so many burdens, so many yokes. It can really stress you out. So having the right kind of people that you could talk to is very important in 2026 because we need that. Because here's the thing, I'm going to tell you something. God Almighty created new families for you. A lot of you don't have your family no more. He made you another family. If you think about the scriptures, if you're a Bible believer and you look at the things that Jesus Christ talked about, where he took one man and another man and basically said, hey, this is now your brother. This is now your mother. But that's not my blood mother. Well, she's your mother now. There are people that God will put in your life that they're now your cousin. They're now your kinfolk now. But they're not your blood relatives, but for some reason, divinely, your brothers and sisters. And he made and gave you a new family, a new support base, and given you what you never got from your family. Some of you, when you interact with certain people, it's a joy. You're like, dang, man, I never even was able to talk to my own family like this. I can't even talk to my own kinfolk the way I talk with this brother or with this sister. Why I feel so comfortable talking with this person and that person, and they're not even my blood relatives. Some of you can't even talk to your family because you're afraid they're going to go out there and tell everybody all your business. And it's true, they will tell everybody all your business. That's toxic. But then there's certain people that are in your life. Some of you have some of them. Maybe you haven't discovered those people yet. People you could literally talk to and open up to and be like, look, this is what I'm going through. Some of you are depressed. You suffer from anxiety, stress, financial issues, lonely issues, sickness, disease. And you're going through these things and you're suffering in silence. You need people to talk to. Somebody you can trust. Somebody that have proven themselves to be a person with value. And it has to be a giving and a receiving in that relationship, in that communication. In other words, if you know some things about me, I should know some things about you. And that is how you're able to build and grow. Do you understand that? So as we move into 2026, you got to be thankful. Thankful to the people that are in your life that helped you along the way. You have to pray more. When you pray for other people, not yourself. You heard what I said? Pray for other people, not yourself. Did you hear what I just said? Pray for other people, not yourself. Don't be selfish. God, give me this. God, give me that. No. Pray for somebody else. Get the focus off you. Stop being selfish. We all go through things. God wants us to not be selfish. He wants us to think about other people. When we're going through what we're going through, we only think about ourselves. We don't care about nobody else. And that's the world we live in right now. We live in a world where everybody's selfish. Nobody cares about nobody. We got to be the people that care about other people and what they're going through. That's why I say pray for other people. You pray for other people. Thank you, Most High, that everybody in the community that I'm living in have their needs met. Thank you for all the postal workers and the Amazon workers and everybody that do delivery. May they drive safe throughout their day. Pray for all those people. Pray for everybody outside. Pray for your family, but don't focus on you. God will take care of you. He know what you're going through. He know exactly what you need. There are people out there that know exactly what you need. The answers to your prayers are in other people, just like you're the answer to their prayer. Some of you are walking answers and don't even know it. Some of you walk into an environment and you're the answer to somebody else's prayer. As soon as you showed up, the answer came in. You end up talking to a brother, having a conversation, you giving him all the answers to everything he always wanted. He's like, wow, this is crazy. How the hell you knew all these things that was going on in my life? He ain't telling you that, but you had all the answers. Not because you're so great. You were raised by God to deliver that message. That's right. Another thing you got to get rid of in 2026 is being a hateful person. Being a stuck-up hater, hating people because of their race, hating people because of their ethnic group or skin color and all that other goofy stuff. That stuff got to go. That stuff got to go. We can't do that in 2026. You got to look at people as people, human beings. Whether they white, black, Asian, doesn't matter who they are. We're living in a world that is, it's an interesting journey, guys. It is an interesting journey. The more I look at this world, man, it's like one big test to see who's prepared for the afterlife. Who's prepared to really be welcomed in. You think you're going to be welcomed into the next world and you're just a miserable, hateful person? It's not going to work for you. But those of you that actually pass the test and realize that we're all the same and we're all in this together, when you understand that and you realize that, that's when you're going to finally wake up. See, when I wake up and I go outside and I look at the community, it is mixed with all these different groups of people, white, black, Asian, African, all these different groups. A lot of times in all these different people, there's a lot of hate, a lot of prejudice, and it comes on all different shapes and sizes. That type of stuff is toxic. It's poison. And it is what keeps us from growing and uniting and really establishing something. And this is why a lot of us remain to ourselves. And there's nothing wrong with that. If people around you don't want to be, I guess, good people, then you leave those people alone. There's nothing wrong with that. If your neighbors are from the lake of fire, if they're wicked, then you leave them alone. If you got hateful neighbors, racist neighbors, then you leave them alone. But you, as an individual, don't let their hate make you become a monster. You always have that positive vibe. You be the person that stand out, so that when they look at you, they're like, wow, this person really have a presence on them that is positive. Let them see that. Let them see that side of you. I'm pretty sure I have neighbors that don't like me for whatever reason, because they don't know me. So they'll assume things about me that they don't know. A lot of your family don't like you because you're different. You know, you just like to be to yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that. Being to yourself, enjoying your solitude it's a wonderful thing. I enjoy being to myself. But Ringo, you have a family. That doesn't mean anything. I like being to myself. I really do. I like to protect my peace. I really do. At the same time, a lot of us gotten so accustomed to our solitude and our peace that we reject everyone. We're moving into a time now where relationships is key to the breakthrough. Relationships, guys. Unions with certain people, not everybody, but there are key people that belong in your life. Key people. It's very important that you meet these individuals, connect with these individuals, and not be afraid of change. One of the biggest problems with us reaching our goals is actually change. We don't want to do what we know we should do, but we're afraid of failing. We're afraid of what will happen. We're afraid that something may go wrong. Some of us was let down already, and we don't want to feel that pain anymore. Some of us was betrayed, and we're like, you know what? I hear what you're saying, Ringo, but I can't no more. I can't. I get what you're saying. At the same time, I'm not telling you go have a bunch of friends and invite the same nonsense back in your life. What I'm saying is, don't be so closed-minded that you close the door on your blessing. When God sends you blessings, these blessings come through people. They don't come through thin air. I said, when God sends you blessings, they come through people. Through people. That's the hand of God. Some of us have been used by God and don't even know it. Some of you, your hands been used. Listen, God has used you to bless people. Do you understand that? God uses people to do this. So you don't want to close that door because your blessing might be in somebody. And God raised them up to be that blessing to you. Do you understand me? So you don't want to be so isolated that other people are trying to be friendly towards you, they're trying to reach out, and you're so protective that you miss that opportunity. You know? Open those doors up. Let some fresh air in. It's 2026, guys. A lot of you have to understand the season of growth and the season of dormancy. When I got to North Carolina and I got into this house, I spent a lot of money on lawn care. So much so that I felt like I wasted my money. I felt like I should have never invested so much money into lawn care. I feel like regret, because it's just, I felt like I wasted a lot. And the more I look at it, it wasn't a waste. God was teaching me something. He taught me the seasons of life, the seasons of growth, the seasons of dormancy. These are laws. These are established principles on how the world works. I spent so much time on my lawn and so much money on my lawn that if I told you how much money I spent on my lawn just in the short time of me being in North Carolina, some of you would be like, but he made me do that so I can learn a valuable lesson. Now, I'm not going to do that no more. I'm not doing it no more. But I learned a valuable lesson. And I want to teach that to you. Understanding the seasons of growth and the seasons of dormancy. Ringo TV original. And shout out to Denise for the $20 support. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. It's this powerful message for everyone. And again, shout out to everybody that's on the Ringo TV Raw channel. We're streaming on both platforms. So pretty much on both platforms, you're all seeing the same thing. One camera, you're just seeing me sharing this message. So guys, what did I learn in the seasons of growth and dormancy? The Most High allowed me to spend a lot of money on lawn care, learning this principle. When you think of lawn, when you think of the trees, you have the seasons of the year. You know, you have your summer, you have your fall, your winter, spring. These seasons are the same seasons of our life. Follow me. There are certain things you have no control over, no matter what you do. There are things that we're going to go through that we won't have no control over. You cannot stop it from happening. It's a certain season. Depending on the grass type and the time of the year, the grass will flourish or the grass will go dormant. When grass go dormant, it's not dead. It's storing up resources, minerals, nutrients. It's in the soil. You can't see it, but it's deep down in the soil. In the soil, the root system is developed. It's strong. It's stored up all the nutritions to help that grass spring forth in the spring. Same thing with your life. Sometimes your life go into dormancy and you're wondering what's going on. I'm going through all these problems. It's cold. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going through this. I'm going through that. Why isn't God hearing me? Oh, he heard you, all right. He heard you. It's just that right now you're going through a dormant stage. It's not over. You're being developed. There's a root system developing. The pain you feel, what you're going through. Yeah, it's tough, I know. But when spring comes, when winter is over, you're going to begin to flourish. You're going to begin to rise from the dirt and you're going to start to green up again. Do you understand that? When I was on my yard, I would water the yard. I took care of the ground. I loved the ground. I gave the ground all my energy and I was able to get a harvest. I was able to produce a beautiful lawn through my blood, sweat, and tears. And that is how our life is. We can get a harvest if we, number one, understand the principles of the 4 seasons. Understanding there's a time to sow. There's a time to reap. And I'm not talking about no prosperity gospel. I'm not talking about going to your pastor and giving money to his church. We're not talking about none of that nonsense. We're talking about your life. Learning how to sow into your life, learning how to sow into other people's lives so they can flourish. Sometimes planting seed in other people's lives and watering those seeds. It's helping them to grow. We all are growing. And we get to the point where we grow and we flourish. Now we can help others to grow. Do you understand that? When you look at the trees, when the leaves are falling in the fall, the leaves are not just on your lawn to make a mess. The leaves is actually the nourishment that the root system of that tree need. When various insects and bugs break up those leaves into fine pieces, it goes back into the soil and it feeds the root system of the tree, giving it the nutrients needed to come forth in the spring. The leaves of a tree is its food. It's not just leaves. It's the fruit of the tree that goes back into the ground. This is why most landscapers understand that you're supposed to mulch those leaves in. Now, it depends on what kind of lawn and it depends on how severe the leaves are. If it's too many leaves, then yes, you would want to bag them up. But some of that material needs to be mulched in around that tree to give the tree what it needs for the next season. Same thing with your life. You need the nutrients that go into your life to give you the energy to spring forth. There's a season and time in which we will feel tired. Some of you have been feeling that in 2025. Tired. You've been feeling tired. Just, I got to go lay down. I got to go sleep. Then you're trying to figure out why you don't got energy. You've been fighting it and fighting it no matter what. You took energy vitamins. You drunk some tea. You even got a full 8 hours rest and you're still tired. You're trying to figure out why you're tired. Why I'm tired all the time. What the heck is going on? Why I'm tired? You're in a season now where you need rest. You've been moving too much. Your spirit is tired. You've been working too much. This is why the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob require us to keep the Sabbath. And a lot of people don't understand. It simply means a day of rest. Just a day of rest. A lot of us have been overworked. We've been doing so much, we're burning out. You have to recoup and let your spirit heal. They've been working too much. When you're dealing with lawn care, if you pump too much nitrogen, too much fertilizer into your lawn when it's not required, you will stress the lawn out. because it's growing too much. You're just pumping it up with too much stuff. It's not healthy. I've learned that even in lawn care, you have to know when to water the lawn. Now, me personally, I'm not watering the lawn no more. Like, I'm done. This season is the last season that I'm focusing on the lawn. Like, I'm not doing it no more because I got an extremely high water bill. I'm not doing it no more. I've learned that God Almighty waters the lawn. He waters the lawn for you. When it rains, that's God giving the lawn what it needs. You don't even have to do that. He knows when it needs water. But he would require you to take care of the ground. But he sends the rain when it's needed. It's all written of in the scriptures. Same thing with your life. God knows when you need rain. And I'm not talking about rain that wet you. I'm talking about rain that is needed to help you to grow. He knows when the season is. And sometimes it may feel as if though he's not around. He don't care. Nobody cares. God knows what you're going through. And this year, if you can just be positive. I know it's tough. I got to deal with these issues too, guys. I got to deal with these issues myself. Look, a lot of times you folks, you think I'm perfect. You think everything with me is just great. Guys, I talk to people behind the scenes about things I go through. Some people behind the scenes I cry to. Literally. They know. And the reason why I can be transparent with you is because I'm real. And I know that a lot of times we go through things and it can really drain you. But what I'm saying is the truth. You have to just stay positive. No matter how rough it is, man, you got to stay positive. And you got to work towards what you believe in. Stay positive, work towards what you believe in. Shout out to Burner CJ for the $5 support. Says, thank you, Ringo, for the encouragement. How to live for one another. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. And shout out to everybody that's on the Ringo TV Raw channel. Be sure to like the video, guys. We need your support. Without you guys, I cannot do no content. Make sure you're liking the video, share the content. Very important. Being positive, guys, even when you don't feel like it, is very important. Sometimes you got to look at where you are and just imagine where you want to be. I imagine where I know I'm supposed to be. Some of us know we're supposed to be at a different place in life. Some of you know. Some of you look at your life and you know you're supposed to be in a way better space. You're going to get there. You just got to stay positive and put in the work. Put in the work. Listen, do not let a day go by moving forward. This is a new beginning. This is a new beginning, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. This is your time. Don't let an hour go by without you putting in the work. Do you hear me? Whatever it is you're supposed to do, whatever it is you know you have, put the time in. If it's going back to school, if it's studying a book, if it's looking at a tutorial, if it's learning a new skill, let's put that work in starting today. Let's put it in today and do what we need to do. Let's not waste no days. No days. Put in the work. Put in the 2 hours, an hour, 2 hours. You want to work out? You want to get in shape? Okay, let's get up in the morning early before you got to go to work. Let's commit to it. Get up in the morning, take a walk through your neighborhood, jog, get on a bicycle, walk around, put in the work, then get ready to go to work. Then jump in your car. Some of you haven't walked around in years. Some of you haven't taken a walk in such a long time. Walking is very good for you. Sometimes you just got to put on your headphones with your music and just walk, 2 miles and then walk back home and get that workout in and commit to that every day. and keep doing it every day. Keep doing it every day. Don't stop. Become more disciplined. You gotta discipline yourself. Successful people are disciplined people. That's why it's very good to hang around successful people. Successful people don't tolerate people that are lazy. These are the key principles that you'll learn if you're around anyone that is successful. They don't tolerate lazy people. They want you to be disciplined. They want you to get up and move. You understand? You need this. You need the training, because have you ever been around somebody that knew somebody had the potential to be someone great? Have you ever looked at somebody and was like, bro, yo, you know you could be very successful at this? They don't even know, but you do. That's because you're disciplined. You're disciplined. You already know what it takes. That person don't even know their own worth. Mike Tyson, perfect example. You understand? When Mike Tyson was young, he was discovered. He didn't even know his own worth. He didn't even know. He was discovered by a white man. You would think that during the time when Mike Tyson was discovered by Customato, that it would have been some racist thing. No, Customato was not no racist. Customato saw that Mike Tyson was a troubled kid. Do you understand? Troubled kid. You know, my mom knew Mike Tyson. My mama knew Mike Tyson. He lived in the community. That's right. Customato knew that Mike Tyson was someone that's great, but didn't know. And he instilled value in him, because Mike came from a rough neighborhood. You know what I mean? And he built him up, became a father figure, invited him to his house. A white man. This is why I keep saying, as a black man, you can't be like these other blacks that are just hateful all day, hating white people. Neither can you be a white person who just hate black people all day. We got to get out of all that poison. The Customato story with Mike Tyson is a beautiful story, because what it shows is during that time, this old guy saw something in a young man that kept him alive. Customato even said, if Mike Tyson wasn't there, he would have been gone already. He said that Tyson is keeping him alive. And he did everything possible to build Tyson up, to build up his confidence so Tyson can believe in himself. Tyson didn't even want to do the fights. He didn't even want to go out there and do nothing. Customato had to train him to show him his true potential. A lot of you have the potential to do great things. Some of you are the blessing to other people, but you haven't even reached where you're supposed to be the blessing to that person. Did you get that? Let me say that again. Some of you are the answer prayer to that other person, to that person, to that person. You're their answer. You're the answer to all their prayers. But because you haven't been working on what you're supposed to be working on to build yourself up to do what you were born to do, their prayers are not getting answered. And this is why we have to get on our purpose, man. Sometimes God will send somebody else to bless somebody else because you were appointed to bless that person, but you haven't reached your goal yet. You haven't reached your goal yet. If I was a multimillionaire, bam, I'll be doing all sorts of things for people. God knows. God knows. I talk to the Most High all the time. I'm like, Most High, if I was in a position where I can do this and that, bro, I'd be doing all sorts of things for people, man. There's a lot of people that got money and don't do nothing for nobody. They don't do nothing for nobody. All they do is talk about how much money they got. I don't like when people do that. I don't like when people brag about what they got and they don't do nothing for nobody. I don't like that. You know? I don't like when people boast about how much they got and I got this and I got that and I got this. But when I look, you're not doing nothing for nobody. You just wanting to show off what you got. That's not impressive. It's not impressive to just show off what you got. I mean, you could look good, dress nice. I mean, if you worked for yours and you deserve it. A real true blessing is when you can bless other people that are less fortunate. That brings the ultimate joy. And I think that's one of the qualities that stuck with me from my mom is that, you know, she was always that kind of person. You know, she died of cancer. She's not here with us right now, but she was the type of woman that blessed everybody. I'm talking about she would give you everything, her last dollar. She didn't care. She fed everybody. She was everybody's mama in the community. Even if you're grown, she was your mama's too. That's how she was. And I feel that those values that came from her, I got those values. And I have a little more compassion for people, especially when it comes to giving and doing things for people. And I don't record myself doing anything for anybody. I don't exploit people by giving and, let me film it and put it on YouTube. I don't do that type of stuff. Shout out to Virgil for the membership, 32 months membership. Says, Happy New Year, Ringo. And thank you for all the, what is it? I'm not sure. All the ever, I guess, thanks you for, I guess, for everything. I guess that's where you meant to say. Yeah, so my mom gave me these values. And I think that's why when I make my content, it resonates with people, man. Like, I have 2 videos on my platform right now that is doing so well. Like, it's really resonating with people, man. Like, I have this one video. Actually, it's 2. It's a bunch of them. But I have this one video, man, that is resonating with people like crazy. Like, it is literally reaching thousands of people, guys. Like, the video is huge, man. And it is just going wild in the algorithm. Let me see if I can pull that up. Let me do this. Turn this off right there. Let me go to my channel. See if I can pull this up. Because you have to resonate with people, man. You have to really do what you do to the point where you're reaching people. And even though I'm a content creator and I'm able to reach people through content, you can reach people through whatever you do. You could be in a store working the register and you're able to reach people with your smile, with the way you greet people. Hey, how you doing? Happy New Year. And just smile. And everybody's like, wow, have a nice day. Come back soon. Every time you come there, you make people get excited. They will always want to go to your line because you're the happy person. You're the person who always smiling. You know, it's not a lot of people like that anymore. A lot of people are unhappy. They have screw faces on all day. They're mean and they don't know how to treat people good. You know, they don't know how to treat people good at all. It's sick. It's sickening. Let me get past this ad here so I can show you this. Right. Let me see if I can take a screenshot of this because it's stuff like this that really motivates me because I'm reaching people in a way that I never seen before. Let me see if I could do this. See. I want to show you this because this is what inspires me. And I'm very grateful to all these people that have been, I guess, reacting to this video, man. Like, it really resonate with people big time. But let me see if I can find this. I want to find another one. Let me see. Your life is a testimony to other people. God is waiting on you to do your job, to reach others. We can reach people with any job we do. You could be the Amazon guy. You could be the FedEx worker, the UPS worker. Anything you do can reach people to the point where you make people happy. You make people smile. You know, the UPS guy that come through the community, it's a white guy. Every time he delivered, I remember one time he delivered over here and we struck up a little conversation in front of the house because he was looking at the lawn and I had the lawn seed that I ordered and he was like, got ya. I know exactly what seed you use. And pretty much that conversation was interesting because he was able to kind of break bread a little bit to find out what I'm about. And I was sharing with him, you know, what I'm doing. And it's like every time he would pass through the neighborhood, if I'm outside, I would give him a thumbs up and he would do the same thing and keep it going. And it's just those little interactions. It's cool. It's human. You know, just seeing the UPS guy drive by and you give him a thumbs up. Sometimes that makes his day. It's like, hey, I'm in this truck. I'm doing my job. But wow, you got people in the community giving me a thumbs up, which means they respect what I do. They appreciate what I do. You know, little things like that, we got to learn to do for other people. You know, hey, drive safe. You know, the delivery guy comes in and leaving. Hey, drive safe. Have a nice day. And just keep it moving. It really lifts people's spirits. You know, it can't be just about us every day. We're just focused on our own situation. We got to begin to look at what other people are going through. You know, look at what other people are going through and figure out how we can impact other people's lives. Even on your job, you could do this. You could be on the job and be the kind of person that really affect the atmosphere. That when you come to work, it lifts everybody up. They're like, wow, Stacy's at work. Man, I'm happy you came in. Because normally people are not happy. You know? So it's very important. Let me see if I could get these things on the screen because I want to show you these things because this is what I'm thankful for. This is what I'm grateful for. You know, I'm grateful for these things because it shows me that I'm reaching people. I'm reaching people in a big way. And I'm grateful for that. Let me see. Get past this ad. And again, as you come into the building, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So let me see. Let me do this. Take a screenshot of this. Because I want to show you this on the screen. All right. So boom, I got that. Okay. Okay, I could take that off. And I could take this off. Right? And shout out to all the mods that's in the building. See, we got V-Dub in the building. We got V-Dub Man in the building. I don't know why this thing is acting up. Something's wrong with this thing. I don't know. Okay, I read those already. All right, let me set this thing up. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, how do I do this? Okay, I'll do that. All right, boom. Do this here. Okay, let me see how this look. Oh, that's not the way it was to be. That's not the way it's supposed to be. How do I do this? Oh, there you go. All right. Like that. Let's add it again. Doing some edits, guys. Some edits. Okay. All right, that one is good. Okay, this one here. Let's do this one too. All right. Okay, both of these are good. All right, so let me put this on the screen for you. This video here let me see. This video here is going crazy right now on YouTube. This video garnered up 196,000 views, 14,000 likes. This video here. This thing is literally going crazy right now, this video. And I'm really excited about that because it's reaching a whole audience of people. They're relating to this. And what this video is teaching me is that there are a lot of things I need to learn about this video. There's a lot of things I need to be studying about this video. Those of you that are on the Raw channel, you can't really see it. You would have to be on the Reaction channel to see what I'm talking about. But that video is really taking off to the point where it literally is building up my platform tremendously. Right? So let me show you this. Okay, let's do this. This right here is the analytics for this video. I want to show you this because this is huge. This video got me 4,700 subscribers. This one video. 4,700 subscribers on that video. In the last 48 hours, it got 13,477 views. You see that? Total views, almost 200,000 views. This video is huge. This is a very proud video for me because, I mean, I got videos that reach high number views, but this is just a simple upload of about 11 to 12 minutes. And that video literally is going crazy. It spoke to the lives of people. That video. Everybody's in the comments. It has tons of comments. Thousands. And everybody's relating to that video. That tells me that I have an audience of people that really enjoy the commentary that I bring out. So I'm going to bring more content like that. I'm going to bring way more content like that. Here's another one. This is another video that did very well. Very, very well. People are not good anymore. Family and friends aren't real. That video got 149,000 views, 12,000 likes. That's another video that took off. This is an older one. The newer one that I had showed you, that one went crazy and they're watching it like never before. Let me get the analytics on this one. Right. Let me see. Okay, so now with this one here, this video, right? In the last 48 hours, it got 250 views. Not as much as the first. It's still being suggested by YouTube, 18%. But look how many subscribers I gained from that video. 4,500 subscribers from that one video. So combined with those two videos, that's over 10,000 subscribers from two videos, guys. That's huge. That is huge. You understand? So what this tells me is I have an audience of people that really appreciate those type of videos. So I'm going to really focus on giving a lot of content. And see, here's the thing. When I speak on those issues, I'm being real. I'm not mimicking anything. I'm really speaking to the people, just like I'm talking to you guys. There's no script. I don't write scripts. I don't do script videos where I don't do that. But those videos are those are proud moments for me because I see that the people are really resonating with those videos and it's telling me what I need to do, what I need to talk about. And I know a lot of you learn a lot from my content. And there's all different walks of life of people from all over the world. I got people from all over the world, guys, that watch me. People from all over the world. Sometimes they come into my comments. They be like, hey, I'm from Germany. Hey, I'm from the UK. Hey, I'm from here. Hey, I'm from Paris. And I'm like, wow, how did you find me? You know? So if you're a content creator and you're coming into these YouTube streets, the best thing I can tell you is just keep working. Keep working. Believe in yourself. Don't copy nobody. That's the worst thing you want to do. Don't try to copy me. Please don't do that. Because people are going to know that you're being fake. You want to be you. You want to be you. You want to do what you got to do. And just be authentic with the people. People know when somebody's being real from when somebody's being fake. And this is why I keep telling content creators that the audience will make you or break you. The audience decide who's good and who's not. The audience know when something is real. If I'm talking about a specific topic and it's resonating with you and you start to feel what I'm saying, it's going to make you understand who I am. And you're going to be like, wow, you actually are speaking to my situation so perfectly. I could rock with you, fam. And they know. They know I'm not playing a game. They know I'm being sincere. People know when you're sincere or when you're just acting. You know? So those two videos, man, I got others. Joe, it's just that first one, that first video is off the chain, man. I did something in that video that broke through the algorithm. If I could do videos, guys, here's the thing. Here's the thing that, for me, this is just me personally speaking, guys. I've been on YouTube since 2006, right? I'm not where I'm supposed to be yet in life, where I'm supposed to be. And it's a struggle. If I could do videos like the one I showed you, literally, if I could do videos like that, I don't know why my screen just reset. I don't even know if we still live. Are we still live? Put a 1 if we still live, because the whole computer just reset. I don't know what just happened. We still here? Yeah? Okay. It just like the whole screen just reset. I didn't even do anything. But I've been on YouTube since 2006 doing content. And I've been fighting the algorithm, trying to get my views, trying to do what I need to do. And it's a struggle, man. It's a real struggle. And I just keep going. And I see other content creators, they doing their videos, they getting all these views, man, and they're successful at what they're doing. And sometimes you look at that and you be like, when am I going to have my turn? When am I going to have my breakthrough? It's like, and I'm happy for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of these YouTubers, they're doing very well. They're successful. They make a ton of money. And I'm happy for them. Like, sincerely, a lot of them, I remember when they weren't making no money at all. I remember those days, and they just blew up, and they're doing pretty good. And sometimes you look at, everything that's going on, and you're like, okay, when am I going to have my time? When am I going to get to that level where I put out content and it's really taking off in the algorithm and I'm getting my just due? So when those 2 videos started going viral and started getting all these numbers, it really inspired me, and it taught me there's something about those videos that the audience love is what make them watch. And I've learned more that the audience is craving something. The audience is looking for something. There's something that I did in those videos that captured their thoughts and made them view, click, like, subscribe. And I'm saying to myself, if I was to put out videos that reach viewers in that way, and I'm literally getting those kind of numbers, I would literally become a millionaire in 1 year. Literally. That's how easy it is. But it's a tough battle. It's very, very tough. But if I could post a video and I'm getting 200,000 views every single time I post a video, bro, it's over. I'll be where I need to be. And then I will be that blessing to other people. The joy of being a blessing to other people. I want to know what that feels like. I want to know what it feels like to help other people. I mean, I know what it feels like on the small level, doing things for people, buying a homeless person dinner, and seeing somebody in need or somebody at the register don't have enough money and you kind of help them out. That's small level stuff. I'm talking about big level things. I know that must feel great. I be having these visions of doing things for people. It's just me just speaking out loud. Sometimes I'll be in the house and I'll be just kind of daydreaming of me doing something. And it felt good when I thought of those thoughts. Like, I literally see myself doing something for somebody. And they were amazed when I did it. And it felt good doing it. You ever have those type of thoughts? I had this thought the other day, and it was crazy. I was in the house here, and I don't know, I kind of envisioned myself doing something very big for a neighbor in the community. Not that the neighbor need anything, not that it was like a vision, and it felt good when I had the vision. For some reason, in this vision, I was a multimillionaire, had all my needs met, tons of money. Money was not even an issue, but I was very humble and very quiet, and nobody really knew what I had. Nobody knew nothing about me because I was so quiet. But I was extremely rich in the money department. And in this vision, something had happened where I was driving one of my vehicles, and for some reason, I must have kind of touched the neighbor's car a little bit, because it was like a tight area to get through because everybody was double parked. And for some reason, I kind of just a little dent on the side of his car, and he came outside, and this is all in my mind happening, guys. Like, this is literally story time. And it's crazy how those visions come, because sometimes I don't know, but it happened. I kind of brushed up against his car a little bit, and then I kind of stopped. He came outside, and he was like, "Oh man, my car." And I was like, "Hey, I apologize. Hey, man." And I was there. We was talking for a little bit, and I told him, I was like, "Hey, I'll be right back." And I went and I parked my truck in the driveway, and I came back and I walked over, and I was like, "Hey, I'll tell you what. Hey, let's go take a ride. You want to follow me?" And he was like, "Sure, where we going?" I was like, "Let's take my truck." And in this vision, I took him to the GMC dealer. This is a real story that I had in a vision. Took him to the GMC dealer, and he thought I was getting me a truck. He thought I was looking at a truck, because I was talking to him about, I feel bad that I, messed up your car on the side. I was like, "I'll pay for it, no problem." And I was like, "What do you think about this truck right here?" And he was like, "Wow, it's a really nice truck. Very, very nice. Man, this is really, really nice. Man, man, this is really good, man." He's like, "You getting this?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm thinking about getting this." It's like, "Wow, this is a beauty. This is definitely a beauty. This is actually the color that I like too." And then I went to the guy, and I was talking to him about the, paperwork and all that other stuff. And I said, "Hey, you want to come over here?" And he was like, "Me?" I was like, Yeah. And he was like, What's going on?" I was like, "This is your car." I felt real good in that vision, guys. Even though it was a vision, it might sound dumb to you guys. It might feel like it's meaningless to you. It might be funny. You might laugh. But for me, that vision, it felt real good. When I did that, it lit up that neighbor's eyes. Tears flowed down his eyes. He couldn't believe it. He could not believe it. I paid for that car cash, for that truck. He just did his name, did all the paperwork. Everything was good. He drove back the truck to the community. I was in my SUV. I parked it. He parked that truck into his driveway. Everybody was looking like, "What's going on? What the heck? What?" And then I walked back over there, and he there dapping me up. Neighbor next door from him was walking over. "Wow, what's going on?" And he's like, "Hey, he bought me this truck." And the guy right there, he came over. It was one big thing. They brung out some beers. It was like, it was great, guys. Absolutely great. And it was just a vision. I felt really good about that. Very good about that. It made my day. And it was just a vision. And I was so excited about it. And sometimes when you get those kind of visions, because I'm sure some of you get those visions. I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. Some of you get those visions, man, where you're doing things for people. You might not have it. You might not got it popping like that. But you get those visions and it feels good. It could be the Most High giving you those visions because you're going to do those things for somebody one day. And he gave you a little taste to see because it was so real. It was so real, man. Like, and just to know that he really needed that truck, he was like, brother, it's a white guy. He was like, hey, brother, I really needed this truck for my job. Because he had a car. He was like, I really needed this truck for my job. I could do so much with this truck. This truck means a lot to me. And he was so grateful. And I was just so happy to make his day. It made my day. All the neighbors was talking about it. They couldn't believe it. I wasn't looking for no pats on the back. I just wanted to do that. And it all started because I kind of bumped on his car. And when I did that, I didn't just want to pay for the damage. I wanted to do something that would make him forget about that. And that vision, many of you had. To those of you that had these visions, because I know I'm not the only one, some of you had visions of you doing things for people because you're a generous person. You just don't have the resources or the means to do it. But you have these visions of you doing things for others. That's proof that you're going to be doing it one day. You're going to be doing it one day. Just give it time. It's going to happen in your spring season. You're in dormancy right now. You're in a season right now where there's no growth. It feels like nothing is growing. You're doing everything, but it feels like nothing's growing. It feels like you're losing everything. See, when a tree is losing leaves, it's like you're losing everything. Some of y'all feel like y'all losing everything. You feel like everything is crumbling around you. Everything is falling apart around you. It feels like everything is dying. You're like, what's going on? Why am I dying? Why am I falling apart? Why am I losing leaves? Why am I losing all my money? What's happening? You're in a dormant stage in your life. Dormancy doesn't mean it's over. It means that your spirit is going into hibernation to teach you a few things, to prepare you, to get you ready for the next season. Do you understand? That's why I told you in the beginning about the 4 seasons and the laws that goes into that and what I learned from lawn care. The things that I learned from working with the ground, loving what I do. In order for me to grow a good lawn, I had to love what I do. You have to love what you do in order to be successful, guys. Look, I don't know what you do or what your talent is or what you got going on in your life, but you have to love it. You have to love it. And you have to understand those 4 seasons. There's going to be a season in your life where everything is dead. I know. Trust me, guys. I know. There's going to be a season where you're going to be down and out. Everything is a drought. Nothing's coming in. You feel like the world is closing in on you. Nobody talks to you. No family, no friends. Everything's drying up. Bills are piling up. You're stressed. All sorts of stuff. You gotta get a hold of yourself. You gotta get a hold of yourself. You gotta understand God didn't bring me this far to die. God didn't bring me this far to lose. He didn't bring me this far for me to give up and cave in and quit. He didn't. So don't quit. Find yourself a circle of people that understand you. Find yourself a group of people that understand the struggle. Some of you been through the struggles and you were able to pave a way in life to the point where you're successful. You've made it. You've made it. That's why I said some people became successful and they've been through all of the hurdles of life. They've been through all the struggles, all the stuff you're going through right now. There's other people that been through this. They know what it's like. And they obtain a certain life for themselves, and they can finally relax after all the labor. You know, my mom is gone. I wish that she could have been here now to see the things that I'm doing. She was my encouragement. You know? She was my encouragement. She would always be there to give me an encouraging word when I was down. And if I keep talking, I'm gonna end up crying on air, because when I say it's serious, it's serious. You need people in your corner, guys. People that understand you. People that been there. People that been there know where you're at. They know what you're going through, and they know you can make it. They know you can make it. You just don't know because you're doubting yourself. You're doubting yourself. I get it. Your circumstances look so bad. It look impossible to overcome. You know? Think about that. Now, look at a negative comment that person wrote on the Ringo TV Raw channel. Somebody said, "Why is this guy gay and hates himself?" Let me put you on the block list. That's what we're doing in 2026. We just put devils and demons and haters on the block list. That's all we do. You got to just block people out of your life, guys, that are evil. Those are the people that are holding you back. You got to be positive. You have to be thinking of the goodness of life. And don't let things bring you down. They want to bring you down. They want you to give up. Your family want you to give up. Friends want you to give up. Neighbors want you to give up. Everybody is banking on you giving up. Don't give up. Go through the fire. Go through the fire. Go through. Let it burn. Go through the seasons. Make it through the season. See, some of you, when it's springtime and summertime, you're lit, you're happy, you're energetic, you're outside, you're moving around. But when fall season come in, you're falling. When it's wintertime, it's cold and it feel like the world has ended. But it's something about when it start warming up. It's something about when the temperature goes back up. You start to flourish. You start to come out of dormancy. You start to spread your wings and you begin to fly like an eagle. You start to soar through the sky. And then you realize you're above the storm. It's a beautiful thing. Don't be down. Be positive. Guys, when I tell you that I go through the things you go through, those behind the scenes that I talk with, they know everything. I tell them everything, guys. I tell them everything that I go through. I'm 100% transparent. I don't lie because I would be fake. You understand? The group of people that you have in your life that you trust, the people that you talk to, those are the people you talk to about the things that you're dealing with. And they should be able to tell you about the things they're dealing with. It's supposed to be an exchange of things that we need from one another. You know? But you got to be positive. Have the right people. Get rid of anybody that's negative. We don't need nobody in 2026 that's negative. If somebody's negative, you cut them off immediately. Cut them off ASAP. Don't have them in your life. We don't need no toxic people. If they are not improving your life, adding value to your life, leave them alone. The relationships that you have with other people, it should be a giving and a receiving. You add value to their life, they add value to your life. You know? These are things that we have to do in 2026. Pray for other people, not yourself. Don't pray for yourself. Don't say, God, I need money. Send me money. No. Don't do that. Don't be selfish, man. And you might need money. You might need a lot. But I'm telling you, if you want to get the attention of the Most High, you pray for other people. You pray for other people. Most High, bless all my viewers that they may have all their needs met. Most High, bless all my neighbors that they have the resources to take care of their families. Make sure they're healthy. Make sure they're able to drive their cars and their cars function and work and give them proper mileage and everything else. Pray for other people. Pray for the homeless in your city, that they have a meal for today and a shelter. Pray for them. Pray for the law enforcement, that they could go do their job and come home. Pray for all of the service workers, the FedEx workers, the UPS workers, Amazon, United States Parcel Service. You understand? All the Lyft drivers, the Uber Eats drivers, the gig workers, that they can drive safe. Pray for those people, that they can meet their day's needs and have what is needed to pay their bills and survive. Pray for them. Use your words to speak life in their lives. Do that every day. Be passionate about other people's needs. Become a vessel that God can use you to speak positive words, because everybody's speaking negative words over other people. People are speaking negative words over your life every day. This is why you got to be positive and speak good things over other people, because that is what's going to help you. Don't be about you. Be about other people. These are the traits that I learned from my mom, guys. My mom was ultra generous, man. So generous. I used to be like, Ma, why you keep giving all these people all your stuff? Why? She's like, no, Donna, I try to tell you, you don't want to be like that. You want to, always be a person that do this and that. And I'm like, okay. Because, sometimes you can be so good and so giving, people take advantage of you. I know this a lot. There's a lot of people that they're givers and they're very generous. And some people take advantage of you and it breaks your heart and you still end up giving them again. It's like you can't stop. It's because it's in you to do that. Even when people do you wrong, you still go out of your way to make somebody else's life better. Moving into 2026, guys, let's make somebody else's life better. Let's smile a little more. Let's be kind. Let's treat people with a little more respect. Like a lot of times when I see the sanitation workers come through the community here, if I'm outside early in the morning when they removing the trash and I see them, I'll wave my hand. Hey, good morning, salute. It kind of just let them know, hey, they're appreciative. They appreciate it. You know what I mean? They have a tough job. A lot of you guys on all these different jobs, sometimes when people just give you a shout out, it makes your day. It helps. This is why when I was working in New York and I was at that agency of the job that I had lost due to the pandemic, taking that shot, I didn't want to take the shot. So they end up letting me go. I really loved that job, guys. I really did. In some ways, I missed the job because I trained for it. I trained a lot. I've studied, got a lot of certifications, a lot of certificates. I went through hell and hot waters to get that job, and it brought me a lot of pleasure in the sense of serving people. It taught me a lot about serving people. So when there were tasks that were very difficult, they would call me. Supervisors would call me and say, we need you to go to this location and make it happen. I'm like, all right, I got you. And I head on over there, do what I got to do, strap up my boots, get all my equipment, and go do the job. Next minute, all the residents are happy. I knock on the doors. I'm like, y'all good in here? Yeah, we good. And it really made me appreciate those jobs because I was serving the people. And I feel that a lot of reasons why some people remain at the bottom and never ever come up ever is because they laugh at stuff like this. They mock stuff like this. It's a joke to them. Let it be a joke to them. They'll never experience the success that awaits you. Those of you that serve the people, those of you that have a helps ministry, those of you that are compassionate towards people, you're normally the people that eventually become very blessed in your time, in your season. There's a season for everything. Sometimes the blessing didn't come yet because you're not ready. You may think you're ready. You may feel it's time, and it may feel that way, but it's not ready yet. You're not prepared yet. You're not disciplined enough. You're not mature enough to handle it. Some of you, if the blessing hit you, it'll break you. And, you probably heard this thing from religious institutions and churches and pastors, but I'm not trying to be religious here. I'm literally talking some serious stuff. Some of us are not ready because we have not overcome ourselves. We're still selfish. If you were given the opportunity to be extremely successful, some of you would destroy yourselves with the success. You wouldn't even know what to do. You'll ruin yourself. Just look at a lot of these millionaires that are out here. They don't know what to do. They just spend money on all sorts of luxury cars and just going crazy. And, I get it. It's your money. You can do what you want, but they're not doing nothing for nobody. They don't care about nobody. Serious business, man. So, again, moving into 2026, guys, cut off anything that's negative. Be positive. Do not let the day go by without you putting in work. Let's work. Let's work. Let's work. Let's be passionate about what we believe in. Let's be determined. Don't let nothing break you. Get everything, all your priorities in order. Take inventory of your life. Look at everything in your life that's a distraction and cut it off. Cut it off. Anything that's a distraction, cut it off. People, family, places, friends, habits, cut it off. Anything that's draining your time, your energy, cut it off. Relationships that's going nowhere, cut it off. Do you understand? Let's take charge over our debts, our bills, our spending habits, wasted money, wasted resources, wasted food, wasted gas. Let's do everything proper in decency and in order. Let's manage our lives better. Let's look at what is important and focus on that. Do you understand? Let's make our dollars matter. Stop spending too much money on gas. Stop driving everywhere. If you're going to drive one place, let's get everything that we need over here so we don't got to come here next week. Because some of you will go drive all the way down so just to get some pizza and then drive back home. Since you're down there, might as well you go shopping. Since you're down there, might as well you go shopping. Might as well you go to the Trader Joe's. Might as well you go there and then drive back home. That way, you don't got to do it tomorrow. You don't got to do it 3 days later. And now you're spending more money on gas. You see what I'm saying? Let's be smarter now. Let's be smarter. Have the right people in your life, guys. Some of you will not listen to a word I say, and you will go into 2026 doing the same thing you did in 2025, and you will repeat 2025. Guys, the Most High, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, want to promote you to the next level. Some of you are going to repeat 2025 because you won't listen to the truth. You're still doing the same thing you did in 2025. You still want to be around the same people, the same friends. You're still dealing with those corrupt, toxic family members. You're still hanging with the same people on the job. You still don't want to work. You don't want to use your talents. You don't want to be productive. You don't want to read no books. You ain't trying to gather no new skills. You're not getting the right kind of people in your corner. Guys, if you're not doing what needs to be done, you're procrastinating. You're insane. Insanity is when you're repeating the same thing, expecting a new result. You're doing the same thing year after year, expecting changes. It's not going to change if you're doing the same thing. You know? That's great. You ride your bike to the store down the street to get exercise too. That's great. That's really great. Some people got to get back to the basics. You know, if the store in your community is 5 minutes away, 10 minutes away, and all you need is a few items, why would you jump in your car? Why waste gas? Jump on a bike. That's why I got scooters. If I got to go to the store right down the street, I'm taking my scooter. I'm taking my scooter just to get a few items. Oh yeah, I'm taking the scooter. It don't make no sense. You burn gas. You got to go park. You got to go do this. You got to, man, I don't got all that time. If I got to go somewhere serious, then yeah. But if it's right there, I'm not doing all this extra stuff. So guys, I'm starting today with you. Today is the day that we begin this journey. All of you. Doesn't matter where you are. All of us are going. Let's use today to get results. Use today to open up all these doors. Get started today. You want it to work out? Start today. Today. Make it happen. Get it done today. Be motivated. Be motivated. Be inspired. Start today and then do it again tomorrow and then do it again and make it a habit. Become obsessed with doing what you're supposed to do to get results. Be self-motivated. When everybody is telling you you can't do it, laugh and say, thanks for the compliment. Thanks for confirmation. You telling me I can't do it? That's confirmation that I could do it. Thank you. And go do it. You're not smart enough. It'll never work. Thanks for the compliment. You just confirmed that it will work. But Ringo, I don't got the money. It doesn't matter. It could look down. It could look bad. Just go do it. You got one life. You got one chance. One life, guys. Think about this. We have one life, guys. We have one life. Guys, if you only know how precious this world is, this life that we got, bro. We got one life to do it, bro. One opportunity, man. Let's not waste no more time. We got one opportunity to make it right. Think about it. Your ancestors are counting on you. Your loved ones are hoping that you make it. Do you understand that? You're the Joseph of your family. Some of you are the Joseph of your family. You're the most successful family member in your family. Some of you. And you may not even be a millionaire, but you're the successful one in the family. You're the one that is on your way. You're the one that can deliver your entire family. Now, here's the thing, guys. Let's say your family, they don't talk to you. They don't do this. They don't do that. Understand this. They're going through. I know family and friends, they can be something, man. I know some family treat you like trash. Some of your families is going through, just like you. They don't got time to think about you. And that's the sick part about this. We should be working with one another. We should be supportive of one another. But most of us grew apart. And that's okay. That's okay. If they don't want to be around you, you don't got to be around them. But I'm going to tell you something. You may not want to hear this part. You may not want to hear this part, but I'm going to tell you this part for your own good. You may have family members that you don't talk with, that did you dirty, that you don't want no dealings with. But I'm going to tell you, some of you are going to end up being so successful that the Most High is going to require you to make sure that your family is good. Will you pass the test? Some of you are going to be so successful that he's going to cause you to reach out to your family, to put them in a good place in life. You only got one opportunity in this world. One. Don't become bitter. I understand people did you dirty. I understand a lot of people treated you bad. At the same time, when you get to that success, don't get to the success and then look down on everybody. Don't get to the success and now it's your time to stunt. It's your time to show off. I'm a very humble guy, fam. Very, very humble. Trust and believe that, guys. I am, bro. When I tell you I'm a humble dude, bro. Very, very humble. Be that way. You don't got to stunt on your family and do all this extra stuff. You already got it. When you get to that success, when you get to that level, the Most High may put it on your heart to do something for them. It doesn't mean you're putting them in mansions and doing this and doing that. It doesn't mean all of that. But he's going to require you to do something. It don't make no sense you successful and you're doing things for everybody else, but you ain't doing anything for your family. Even if they're not talking to you, you got to pass the test. Because that's what's going to heal the wounds. That's what's going to heal your spirit from all of the betrayal they cause you, all the hurt they cause you. It doesn't mean y'all got to talk anymore either. We're not talking about you talking with your family again and doing this again and doing that again and y'all all buddy, buddy, buddy. What we're saying is that when you get to that level, there's going to be some things that is going to be required of you to do for other people. Don't forget to do those things. Don't forget where you came from is the moral of the story. Don't forget your struggle. Don't forget the days you were crying. Don't forget the days where you were drinking that alcohol to control the stress. Don't forget those days when you ain't have food in your fridge and it was either the rent or food. Don't forget those days when your car was repossessed, when you were needing it to go to work and you walked outside to go to work and the repo man was right there by your door loading up the truck. When you had to go to work. Remember those days? Don't forget those days. Don't forget the struggle. You have one life. Make it worthwhile to empower other people. Some of you, when you reach a certain level in life, you figure, well, I made it. I'm good. No, the Most High require you to help somebody else come up. That's one of the biggest problems people have in today's day is they don't want to see other people come up. They want everybody to be down. They want you to be down so they can look down on you and shine while you're down. That's not the way I think. I want people to be up. That's my desire. I always think about these things. I use those type of thoughts to motivate myself. I envision myself doing things for people. Sometimes I could be down. Sometimes I can feel a sense of depression. And in order to make myself feel better, I got to think about doing something for somebody else. I got to see a vision of me helping somebody. And it lifts me up. It makes me realize, like, you're here for a purpose. There's other people that need you. A lot of you, my videos affected your lives in a positive way. And a lot of you changed. A lot of you, it got you through a lot of dark places. Some of y'all improved your lives. And I'm sure y'all got a lot of stories. And I would never imagine that I could be making a lot of content and it really reach people in these type of ways. I don't even realize it's affecting people like that. And I'm simply sharing life experiences, things that I know, And I know there's other people that go through these things. We just have to be positive, hold on, hold the line. Another thing we need to do in 2026 is don't be fake. Don't live a fake life in 2026. Don't be fake. Be real about yourself. Be real. Don't lie to people. Be honest. Be trustworthy. Truthful. Don't play with people's emotions, people's feelings. Be a good human being, guys, in 2026. Be good in business. Be fair. Balanced. You understand? Follow the rules. Treat people with respect and dignity. Do these things and see what happens. This is your year. No matter where you are. Some of you suffered a long time. A long time, man. Some of you got so accustomed to suffering, it feels normal to suffer. Some of you gave up. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep going. Some of you turned to drugs, alcohol, and you've been struggling with that. Those of you that have been watching my videos, I told you my mom, she struggled with drugs. She was on crack cocaine. You know, from when I was about 6 years old, all the way up to when I was about 13. You know, she struggled with drugs. And it was rough. It was rough growing up, guys. Trust me, I know. And she was a great mom. Took care of the kids, took care of us, fed us, did whatever. But when she was on drugs, man, she was a different person. Sometimes she wouldn't even be home 3 days. She wouldn't even be home. And it was really rough. My grandmother ended up taking us in after BCW and child services and everything was called because we weren't going to school. It was just a real mess. And I can remember, it was like yesterday, I can remember the lady coming to the house and the place was dirty and there was no food in the fridge. And I told her, I said, we're hungry. We haven't eaten, you know, in days. And she bought us food and made us contact our grandmother. And, you know, the grandma came over, she picked us up. And if she would have never did that, we would have been separated. Back then, they didn't play with that mess. Even till today, they don't play when it comes to kids. And my mom eventually got free from drugs when I was about 13. She got free. She got into the church. She got herself cleaned up. And that's why when I talk about these issues with people that have been on drugs, I'm a little more compassionate about those things because I know the struggle that people go through. I seen my mom go through it. I seen what it does to people. I seen how it can break a family up. So if you're a person who struggled with drugs, there's hope for you. There's hope. You don't have to keep doing it. You don't have to keep drinking yourself, you know, to sleep. You know, watch my videos. Maybe there's a drink in your hand right now. Maybe you're watching the show right now and you got that drink. The alcohol is right there. Let my shows, let my words in these videos heal what you're going through. You know, this is your year to overcome. Maybe you'll have some withdrawals, you know. Nothing happens overnight. You know, you got to take time to really break these addictions and these bad habits. But the first step is to get rid of the people that do it, your buddies, whether the buddies you do drugs with, the buddies that you drink with, even if it's just a casual drink. If you're trying to get free, you can't associate with these people no more. You got to really stop. You got to stop, guys. Yeah, it's not easy. I'm reading both chats on the Raw channel, and the reactions channel. It's not easy. It's very difficult. This is why it's a very touchy subject. And I get upset when people look down on people that have these issues, especially people that are on drugs and suffer from alcohol abuse. They tend to look down on people and be like, oh, she's a crackhead, he's a crackhead, or he's a drunk. You don't understand the pain that these people are going through. You don't understand what they've been through, the trauma, the issues, and they use the alcohol and the drugs to, I guess, forget about their misery. And they didn't plan on being an addict. They didn't plan on doing that. It's not like they said, oh, hey, I want to be addicted to drugs and I want to be an alcoholic. And who wants to be that? You know? But you have to be a little more compassionate for people that are dealing with these issues and speak to their situation so it can lift their spirit up so they could be motivated and encouraged. You know, there's a lot of you that was on drugs at one point and you overcame drugs. Some of y'all put alcohol down and you were able to be free and you feel good about it. You know, help somebody else this year. Help somebody else to get free. You know, it's very important that you do that. Tell them your testimony. Tell them your dark stories. Open up. Your story can help somebody to be free. Your testimony is what somebody needs to hear. See, here's the thing. You can have somebody that's a serious alcoholic and they may listen to my videos and take information from me and it helps them out. But it's something about if somebody's a real alcoholic and they got free and they're able to talk to you, they'll be able to reach you like nobody could, bro. Because they know your struggle. They could sit down with you and really break bread and be like, look, I know the time of day you drink. I know what you're drinking. I know how much you're drinking because I've been there. And they could really get where you know, they could really help you. You know, so again, guys, this is the beginning of a new journey. Don't let a day go by without you applying the things that I'm talking about. Be a positive person. You'll attract positive people. Avoid all negative people. Leave them alone. Leave the negative people where they are. They're supposed to be negative. If you hang around negative people, it'll ruin your life, man. It'll drain all your energy, break your spirit, make you go bankrupt. All your energy will be drained. So avoid that mess. Walk into 2026, guys, a new person. Have a new outlook on life. Use every day to get towards your goal. Do not be lazy anymore this year. No more laziness. Let every day count for something. It's a seed. Guys, listen to me. Man, the way I was with my lawn care, I was addicted to it. Every day, every minute, every second, I'm outside. I'm watering the lawn. I'm planting seeds. I'm putting down fertilizer. I'm putting down fresh new soil. I put down so much soil in this area, fresh new soil, to make this whole area flourish. And I was diligent, committed, day in, day out, and I got the results. Do you understand me? I have the results. So when you think about that, it should do something for you. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Let me see if I can do this. I don't know if this will work, but oh, no, I can't do it here. Wrong computer. I'll do it another time. I was going to show you the lawn, but I'll do it another time. I'm on a different, I have 4 computers in front of me. Well, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. What I was going to say. Yeah. The way I was with my lawn, I was committed every day, every minute. And it made me experience breakthrough where the lawn just flourished, man. So what I'm telling you is every day, make your day count. In other words, every day you wake up, work towards your goal every day. Don't be lazy. Don't procrastinate. Don't take a day off. Work. When you're tired and you don't feel like moving, that is when you need to move more. It's when you're tired, when you don't feel like doing nothing. That is when you need to move more. Buy a bicycle. Ride around your community. Ride to the convenience store. Don't take your car. Ride to the convenience store. Get what you need. Then come back home. Get a book bag. Get back to the basics. You don't got to be in your car all day. Some of y'all be in your car all day, every day, in your car. Now, if you live in an area like, in North Carolina where I'm at, you would need your car to get around. But I'm talking about if a store is right down the street, if a store is over there, they got Food Lions all over the place out here. It's everywhere. Jump on a bike and get a little workout in. Some of y'all be in your car all the time. You never work out, never. You gotta work out, guys. You gotta put in the work. Some of y'all getting older now. Ain't no time to be just sitting home and you don't want to work out. We gotta work. We gotta get our heart right. We gotta put in that. Look, it's not just about the money. We gotta get our health right, guys. 2026, health, fitness. Health, fitness. Do you understand? If you don't want to spend money in a gym because you're trying to cut back and save money, get your gym in your house. Use your steps. If you live in an apartment complex, use those steps as a workout routine. Run up and down the steps. Jog around the neighborhood. Get some free weights. Do some calisthenics. Ride a bike. Maybe you need to drink more water. Let's put the water in. Let's drink more water. Let's do that. Let's drink more water. Let's have a better diet. Yeah. Let's eat better. Let's be more wise with how we shop for food. Let's buy the right kind of food. Let's spend less money on nonsense. Let's stop buying unnecessary things this year. Let's stop eating fast food this year. Let's cut back. Some of you have been spending a lot of money on fast food every single day. Every single day. Fast food, McDonald's, Burger King, fast food, this, that, all day. When you look in the end of the year, you spend thousands of dollars. Let's get back to the basics. Let's prepare lunch. Let's prepare lunch. Let's prepare lunch for the week. Get a lunch bag. Prepare your lunch. Get those little containers and let's prepare our lunch. Let's make our sandwiches. Put them things in there and bring all of that to work. Yeah, that's excellent at Italian Mamba. He said, I drink water with lemon for electrolytes in the morning. Perfect. You can even add in a little bit of apple cider vinegar with the mother in it. Add that into it too. Boom. Add a little bit of that in there. That'll definitely do wonders. The water, lemon, and a little bit of that apple cider vinegar with the mother in it. Perfect. You can literally have a water bottle with you that you bring to work and you drink that throughout the day. There you go, guys. That'll allow you to get your water in. You get all the nutrients in. You're doing what you need to do. Cleansing your system, getting everything right, recalibrating everything. Guys, it's time to get to work. There's a lot of stuff we got to work on. So I'm going to get up on out of here, guys. Notice I didn't plan a show, but boy, was this a show. Boy, did we get a word in this broadcast. A lot of people are dependent on us. A lot of people are dependent on you. You may feel, who depends on me, Ringo? Somebody's dependent on you. There is somebody that you have to meet. There's somebody you're supposed to bless. There's somebody whose life you're going to impact in a positive way. You got to be prepared for that. You got to work towards it. So that being said, guys, I'm going to get up on out of here. I know it's late and whatnot, but I wanted to come on, early in the morning time and whatnot, because I figure people will be up, and whatnot. But hey, it is what it is. Some people probably sleep, but nonetheless, I got things I got to do. I got to get to work and take today serious and understand that it's 2026. It's time to work. It's time to get it in. Do what I got to do. Yeah. I got to grind. I got to, I got to get things moving. I got to prepare. I got to do this. I got to do that. Yeah. I got to do these things. So don't be discouraged. Be positive and just put in the work. It's something about if you put in the work. Put in the work. Get angry and put in the work. That's right. Put in the work. No pain, no gain. Okay. The same principle applies to everything in life. Not just working out. Do you know when you're working out and you got that last rep? The last rep, you're like this, and it feels like you're done. That last rep when you're struggling, you're like, That's the one you need to do. That's the one. That's the money maker. That one. That last rep when it's burning like fire. That's the one that does it. When you got the dumbbells like this and you're like, that last one, when it burns, that's the one you got to do. When you're doing your pull-ups and you feel like just giving up, no, burn through it. Burn through it. Use all you got. All you got. Burn through the pain and pull yourself up. Act as if though there's fire beneath you. Act as if though there is fire beneath you. And the only way to survive is you gotta pull yourself up. And just do it. Let it burn. Once you do it and you accomplish that, your body, you broke your body in. Now when you go to that pull up again, you're gonna do it like nothing. You know why? Because you train yourself. You burned it in. Same thing with everything in life. Everything in life works the same way. It's a principle. It's a law. Understand the 4 seasons of life. You understand? Your fall season, your winter, your spring, your summer. Understand there's a time for growth. There's a time for shedding waste. There's a time to grow. There's a time to shed waste. There's a time to go dormant. There's a time for sleep, time for rest, restoration. Do you understand? Same principle that work with the trees, the lawn, is the same principles and laws that apply to our lives. Same thing. It's a law that works in everything. The vegetables we eat, the fruits, it all comes forth by seed time and harvest. Everything got to coincide with those laws. There's no back door. There's no side entry. There's no way to success without going through the 4 seasons. Now, of course, people might go through the side doors and get some genetically modified type stuff. But I'm talking about if you want to naturally be successful, you got to go through the 4 seasons of life. You got to go through. And you can't be afraid of success. Some of y'all have been afraid for a long time. You've been afraid of success because you're scared you're going to fail. I get it. We all been there. Just go through. You got one life. one. Let's make it work. Because if you don't do it, you're never going to prove to yourself. You're never going to prove yourself. If Mike Tyson didn't listen to Gus D'Amato, he would have been in the project still or dead. You see that? But he listened to him and he was able to be successful. Yeah, he had a bumpy road in his career, but if you look at the Mike Tyson now, he matured a lot and he have a lot of wisdom to share. He made his mistakes. He know where he came from. He even talked about a lot of his anger issues. But Gus D'Amato was a father figure to him. And if it wasn't for that old man believing in Tyson, we would have never had Tyson. We would have never had him. He would have never been here to give us those great moments, those wonderful fights back in the day. You see? His trainer knew and believed in him. You need to believe in yourself. You need to believe in yourself to the point that when you do what you do, other people believe in you too. That's what you got to do. So I guess this is a motivational message, a spiritual message of hope, of growth and development. So as you all leave, guys, leave in peace. Peace and blessings to everybody. Empowerment to everybody. May everybody prosper in what they do. May everyone find joy, even when they don't feel like it. May everyone find peace, even when circumstances says otherwise. Find a place of solitude and peace. Drink a cup of tea and just thank the Most High for your day. Do that. It's very important, guys. It's very important to find the time to be thankful to the Most High. Because He has the power to open up any door that you need. God Almighty can change your life instantly. A lot of us are just not ready. Some of you are ready. This is your season. And it's time for you to get ready, man. Do what you got to do. The door is open, man. You just got to apply the work, apply pressure. So I'm going to get up on out of here, guys. Y'all stay safe. Again, peace and blessings to all the truckers out there. Everybody that's on the road. Drive safe. Don't speed, guys. When you hit those corners, slow down, guys. I don't care how professional you think you are. Slow down. You know what I mean? Because if the road is slick and there's some black ice over there, you going over the edge. Out in North Carolina out here, when it's really cold and there's ice, they tell you, don't be on the road. And there's some roads out here, man, you hit those curbs and you press them brakes, your car will go right over that edge into a ditch somewhere. So you got to be very careful. Slow down. So, hey, I'm going to get up on out of here, guys. So I'm going to sign out. Get on out of here. So again, head on out. Do what you got to do. Don't give up. This is your time. It's 2026. We made it. Make everybody proud. So I'm going to get up on out of here, guys. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. Everybody out there and everybody that watched the replay, shout out to all of y'all. I'm going to sign out on the Ringo TV Raw channel first, so y'all can come on over to the reactions channel. So peace and blessings to everybody on the Ringo TV Raw channel. Let me sign out over there. All right. So peace out to everybody on the Ringo TV Raw channel, right? Come on over to the other channel. I'm out of here. All right. So I'm going to get on out of here, guys. Again, as we close, today is your day. Whatever it is you're supposed to do, start today. Get at it. Become active, productive, diligent, consistent. Don't let up. And then repeat tomorrow. And be determined to do it again the next day. Anybody come to distract you, you cut them off. You got places to go, people to see, and things to do. Your life have purpose and meaning and value. Nothing can stop you now. The door is open. Walk through the door and do what you got to do. Do you understand me? All the right people will come to you. All the resources, everything you need will come to you. But you got to work. You got to be diligent. Do you understand me? Everybody go in peace. I'm out of here, guys. Peace and blessings. Ringo TV Reactions salute you. Happy New Year. 2026, guys. We're here. We out of here, guys. Peace. I'm out.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut.